Hello and welcome to this Friday evening stream where we are, of course, on the East Coast main line, and we'll be doing plenty of services on here tonight, having a look at the 801, having a look at the Flying Scotsman, and possibly a bit of freight too. We'll chuck in a bit of passenger as well, why not? And it's nice to see so many of you in the chat already. So evening that one random Doge, evening Sophie, evening Crazy Plays, evening Samuel. Evening, Lewis. I hope you're all doing very well. But without further ado, we're going to be taking the first service out of Doncaster, and we'll be stopping at Newark, Grantham, and Peterborough. So no stop at Retford. So it should be a good one. Let's open those doors, and we'll get everything switched on. Headlights. Put the GSMR on. Let's acknowledge AWS.
EWS and AWS operational.
Let's just turn the game sound up so we can actually hear the AWS, because that's always helps. But I'm glad they've announced there is a fix coming for the sounds, and so hopefully we should get that fairly shortly. We are a 9-car 801. So let's lock those doors and we can be off. I can hear the rumble of a 66 somewhere. There it is, just over there. And without further ado, it might help if I put it into forwards. There we go. Release the brakes. And away we go. So it's going to be a early morning run. So interested to see what the traffic's going to be like. Hopefully we see a bit of freight. There we go, and away we go. Let's just angle ourselves down a little bit so we can see the speedo. And it looks like we have got a speed of 70. Set a record in diesel mode, got to 100 miles on the flat. That's really impressive, Sophie. Lewis, you bought the deluxe version. Nice, that means you've got early access. Means you get to enjoy all the great routes that came with Trains 114. Had a little go on Antelope Valley earlier. Really enjoyed that, actually. A lot of freight in the yard there. Have you had problems with the new HUD? No, I think it's the only problem I've really had is just learning the route to be able to slow down in time. Other than that, everything seems to have been okay so far. We're definitely speeding already, but we need to be slowing for the 50 as we'll be going across the points. There we go, coming down nicely. This is a interesting path we're taking here. What is the path we are taking here? This is really interesting. We're not going down the fast lines here. Where are we going? This is a very different route. Well, I'm a little bit shocked by this route. I don't know where this is taking us. Yeah, quite possibly crazy. But I don't see anything. There's nothing ahead of us or behind us. We're going over where we probably should have gone. There we go, and we're going back down to the main line now. What a bizarre little detour that is. There you go, you can give this one your try yourself. So 9 car, first service out of Doncaster. And there we go, we're back on the East Coast Main Line again. Crazy says, kind of annoying, Dovetail fixed the out of bounds like a bug and they can't get out of bounds anymore. Well, that is annoying. I expect they got fed up of people finding the stuff beyond the edge of the map that they don't want to see. There we go. Now we're on the correct side. After our little detour. And we can head up to 125 now. How bizarre. The TMS bug is showing Grantham, yeah, where it should be showing Newark next. No Doncaster, no Retford. Well, we left from Doncaster, and we're not due to stop at Retford. We've got a stop. Our next stop is Newark. There we go, up to 100 already now. And climbing. I'm definitely finding the stutters aren't so bad now I've run it for a couple of runs. They're still noticeable, but definitely not as bad. Yeah, I've had some interesting ones where you don't get any next stops at all. But let's see if we can actually stop at the stations where we need to this time. That one random day people requesting London, Guildford, but we get Paul Weymouth instead. Yeah, I mean, I get why we got this section. Actually, I'm quite enjoying it. Yeah, let's not skip Newark, Northgate. Yeah, absolutely crazy. You never miss station stops. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Up to 125. Let's put the power back on. That's not bad at all, Crazy. Only skipped the one. It's so easily done when your route knowledge isn't up to scratch. The more I play it, the better I get. The brakes on the 800 are good, but it won't quite get us out of get us out of trouble a mile out. Yeah, I have to say I missed one at Vorarlberg. You got sandbox mode earlier and you still got yellow signals. How bizarre. I think some of the yellow signals we're seeing on it here at the moment is where some of the layers should be. So yeah, intrigued to play this with the layers on. Take this down, HS1 and Castle Versberg. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to take this on Great Western Express if I can get a good livery. That would be very cool. Do a run from Reading to Paddington. We haven't flown through Retford yet, I don't think. So just trying to get my bearings to know where I should be slowing. TGV down East Coast Main Line. Yeah, that would be rapid. Just remember to only work in decent mode. Yeah, but if you play off the rails, you can get overhead to work. Just keep the pantograph down. Bit more power on to 120 overhead lines till Hayes and Harlington. Yeah, that's true. There's Retford. Also, the Vectron works on ECML. Yeah, I bet it does. Personally, just going to wait for Trains in World 5. Yeah, fair enough. Tracks and chills. And chill. It'll only take a couple months. It'll be around a year, I'd imagine, going on current form. And you never know, there might be a decent sale or a route that perhaps takes your fancy, and so you can pick it up with that perhaps, don't know. Pessy, loving East Coast Main Line? Yeah, I am as well. Definitely agreed, as long as they get the sounds fixed. When you go over the neutral section, you just get just select Germany 25 kV to reset the pantograph. Yeah. Yeah, the 801 is pretty nice, I have to say. East Coast Main Line is just below Vorarlberg. The scenery on Vorarlberg is insane. I did do a little bit of a Vectron drive on Vorarlberg earlier, and it is beautiful. Simulator guy, you just got deluxe edition for USD instead of the 55. Nice. Played East Coast Main Line more on the Vorarlberg. Yeah, absolutely. The one people really aren't talking about is that Antelope Valley. East Coast Main Line Vectron tops out 126. Oh, that's a shame. I haven't tried the Vectron yet. Crazy. It's really good. It sounds amazing. You can really tell the difference between the trains that did have actual recordings versus the trains that didn't. It's just night and day. Antelope Valley is really nice looking. I genuinely am impressed with it. Pessy, you thought East Coast Main Line would be boring, but it's so fun with the various service patterns and timetable. Yeah, that's, I think, what I quite like about it, is the different service patterns. That one random days, you're still here, that's good to hear. Just using it as background, fair enough. You can't figure out free roam? It's not too bad actually. If you watch the Train Sim World stream, the preview stream, it was fairly sort of straightforward. I think Sophie probably will be able to help you. Actually, we need to brake slightly. There we go. Ty Allen, if you check out the specs in the description, they're there for you to have a look at. Welcome into the stream, by the way. Let's just acknowledge that. It's gone green. Samuel, do an outside camera. Yeah, sure. Looks like we got a yellow signal coming up here. It's just gone green. It's very nice, isn't it? The 801. Bit of freight there in the side. Lots of colourful containers. It's nice. There you go, Sophie with the top tips on how to set a path in free roam. We've got to be getting close to Newark now. Yeah, we're really not that far, are we? So soon we'll have to start slowing. We don't want to be going thundering through Newark like we did on yesterday's stream. As we start to go around the curve here. Where are we? Yeah, we're not that far. Little way to go yet. We'll come off the power. Trying to just get a lay of the land so we know where to start braking. I'm sure we will see the 100s come up, which I believe is where we slow as we go across the flat crossing, which is just outside of Newark, so it's a good reference point. So I think we probably start to put the brake in now. Yeah, looks like a good point, I would say. Had a hard time sticking to the timetable on Vorarlberg. You were on average 3 minutes delayed. As soon as you see the 100, yeah, good call, Sophie. There we go, across. We're about to go across the flat crossing now. There it is. You say that, but definitely on the stream yesterday we went thundering through Newark. Anyway, we're coming in nicely this time. But we got to show off the brand new feature of if you cruise through a station, it's not game over. And actually what we thought were the silver medals yesterday were actually platinum when I looked back. Which is even funnier that you can roll through a station and still yet get a platinum medal. That scoring system is very broken, I would say. And we are really quite early into Newark Northgate here. We're about 4 minutes early. Oh no, that's more than that. Just under 5 minutes. Well, since we've got about 5 minutes here, tell you what we are going to do. We'll shut the cab off, and we are going to go for a wander. It's early morning run. It's at Newark. Got a bit of a waiting shelter here. Very nice. We are going to King's Cross Grantham next. You're always early on the high-speed services in the game. Yeah, absolutely. It's fairly sort of straightforward to time to keep to. The stations are just so much more detailed than in previous routes. Nice ticket machines. Not got one for a little while. Although that doesn't really make calling. So we got one coming in this side when it should be running up. Interesting. Oh, perhaps that was for the opposite. I don't know. It's showing Leeds here and then Edinburgh. CJ, you keep getting platinum medals? Yeah, absolutely. It seems pretty easy to get platinum medals. Yeah, definitely stations feel a lot more... There's a lot more clutter at stations, which is so nice. Just have a little wander around. I think we can collect... And I love these maps, they do look very nice. No, I do not want to give up the service. I imagine if we got a little bit of an extension up to York, the whole branch Leeds, York, oh, that would be fantastic. Yeah, agreed, agreed crazy. I guess because there were fewer stations, they could pay more attention to them, which is nice. Let's see what we can find down this way. Another bit of a waiting shelter. Platform 3, anything coming into platform 3? Oh, I've done another route map, there you go. One to King's Cross. Nice. Vorarlberg detail is, yeah, pretty nice. Love to see the Network Rail people trackside along the route as well. Yeah, absolutely. I think on Vorarlberg I did see a couple of trackside workers which looked really nice. They were in the sort of the goods yard. Come on, let's just wander through the train. We're not very busy. As I say, we've got quite a bit of time before we need to be departing, so we can wander through this nine car train. Come on, out we get. Coming through. No, I do not want to give it up. We've got the lovely ironing board chairs, of course. Yeah, that would be pretty nice to see. So what the next 10-15 trains are. Ah, nice, Sophie. Track workers. So we continue on through. This feels like forever. Right, we're finally getting to first class here. That's that shouldn't say standard. Surely that should say first class. You had a full Azuma earlier at peak time. Really busy walk through. Yeah, I've noticed that the passenger behaviour is a lot better as well. You don't see passengers just jumping off and at the very first stop. See, this is where you want to be sitting, in first class. We'll just go through the kitchen, don't mind us, and we're back in our cab. Oh god. There we go. Nope, I'd like to get to the cab, please. Thank you. The seat, please. There we go. Look at that for timing. We had a little wander round. Let's put ourselves back into Fords.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Let's lock those doors. Right, we're ready to depart. Grantham next. 11 minutes to get there or so. And off we go. TPWS Mark IV, yeah, absolutely. Off we go to Grantham. Tell you what, let's, while we can beat the speed of the train, let's pop ourselves all the way up here for a bit of a flyby. Foot down, Sophie. Yeah, absolutely. Let's actually, talking about foot down, let's make sure we can see the speed out. Class 180 would be really, really good for both Grand Central and Midland Main Line. Would add more rolling stock because right now it doesn't really have that. Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what would be also nice is the bright blue Lumo 803. Given it's slightly different to the 802, but it's just no diesel engines, they're batteries instead. Can you show where the controls are for the safety systems? So yeah, we'll do that at the next station. So when we get to Grantham, I will show you where the safety systems are. Yeah, Sophie's absolutely right with the behind the driver's seat. Samuel, with the question, do you think Intermodal will eventually have every route? I would guess so eventually. It's going to take some time, but I don't see why not, especially as third-party developers come on board. Okay, we've got green, so back on the power. Yeah, I don't see why not. CJ, there's a good livery for it. I downloaded it. I guess that's in Creators Club, CJ. Yeah, the whole section would be very nice. I think just an extension of the East Coast Main Line is going to be highly requested. I can just see it already. I've already seen the start of it in the forums. More decent class 150s, 170s, 156, but yeah, absolutely, Sophie. The 150, a decent 150 and 170 would be amazing. Absolutely, Samuel. That is, it'd be really cool to see one of those routes. CJ, yeah, absolutely. Peterborough is going to get only busier. I can't wait to see more freight on here as well. That's the bit I'm really excited for, is to be driving some freight on this route. No, not the 150, Samuel says. If it's a 150 done right, then absolutely. 150s already had the chance and they were terrible. Aviation fan, welcome into the stream. Ed knows, why does this train not going to King's Cross or further north? Well, it's just because there's only these 80 miles that have been modelled in the trains in the simulator so far. Maybe one day it will go further south and north, but for now it's just between Peterborough and Doncaster. CJ really needs extended to York. Yeah, absolutely. Extending to Scotland. That would be nice. It'll definitely, it will, I'm no doubt we'll get other portions of the East Coast Main Line. It's going to be so highly requested, and when they see how many people are playing the East Coast Main Line, it'll be a bit of a no-brainer. Well, the full run from King's Cross to Edinburgh. Even just seeing the 801s at Edinburgh Waverley on Edinburgh Glasgow would be a huge improvement. Okay, we are really not far out from Grantham now. A little bit closer and we'll start braking. Yeah, absolutely, Samuel. Do you know what I'm also really looking forward to? Is running the HST on this route. That, I think, will be a lot of fun as well. Okay, we need to be braking. The East Midlands HST, that's going to be fun as well. Yeah, perfect. I think we're good. Slowing very nicely here as we come around this this corner here, or this curve, this corner. We should see Grantham up here. Vectron on HS1 to Ashford. Yeah, I bet that would be fun. As a light loco as well. There was one freight service on Vorarlberg I found earlier that was a double header, which was a Vectron and a BR, is it 185 that comes with it, the other freight loco. That was very fun to drive. You got the 802s, 91s, 170s. Yeah, absolutely. The 91s have to be the obvious next choice, surely. There we go, and here we are at Grantham. We've really not seen much other traffic on the route so far. Oh, nice that this isn't the crew door isn't actually opening now. Nice. We go Peterborough next. We got a collectible there. I can't be bothered to go and get it. But we'll pop ourselves just here at the edge of Grantham. Safety systems, yes, sorry about that, Lewis. Let's do that. So you'll see, hang on, let me just shut them up a second, otherwise we'll get very irritated. So you've got, let's have a look at, so you've got AWS here, which needs to be turned to normal. You've then got TPWS, which again needs to be normal, Vigilance set to normal, and DSD set to normal. Those are the four that need to be all set to normal. Okay, we can put ourselves back into Fords now. Hopefully that's all okay, Lewis. Ah, yeah, good shout, Sophie. There we go. Doors are starting to shut, and we should be away in just a second. Release the brakes. Apply the power. Unfortunately, ETCS is not modelled. HS1 is TVM and KVB rather than ETCS, I believe. And there we go, we leave an empty Grantham as we head towards Peterborough. Can we get set? There we go. TPWS, that one there that Sophie's talking about. There we go, picking up the speed again. Up to 86. This is where we get, I guess, the real racetrack vibes. I think we got to do a bit of shed action next, a bit of freight. It'll be the first time I've run freight on this route. Peterborough's literally 50 minutes to drive, so you're not far from it, Lewis. Also, like the Class 395, unfortunately, you can't drive with the cab doors open. No, absolutely. I have heard that, which I'm quite surprised, because they always do make an effort to make sure that you can run with the cab doors open to get the real, you know, experience the outside sounds to their max. About to get up to 125. There we go, we can get up to 125 again, so back on the power we go. There's 125. This is where we really shift now. You can definitely tell it's early morning. We are not seeing any other services. For down, you can do 140 downhill. Absolutely, Sophie. We'll try to be good. Hi Kenny, welcome into stream. I hope you are well as well. Nice to see so many of you in the chat. It's brilliant. I'm glad you're well, Kenny. Let's really not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're still a little way away from Peterborough at the moment, so it's all good. There we go, acknowledge the driver safety device. Don't worry, we're still awake and driving. Lewis, thank you ever so much for grabbing a membership. Really appreciate that. Welcome to Support Plus. If we had Lincoln and all the other routes out of Lincoln, yeah, that would be Sophie. Totally agree. And the donation as well from this was really, really kind of you. Thank you ever so much, and for your kind words. It was really, really appreciated. We're going to get a double yellow here, which I think we'll have to... just turn to a flashing green, so that's where we would be able to roll up to 140 if it was ever implemented. Sophie, how do you become a member? There should be a join button, I believe. Where's that? It for me it was always next to where the kind of subscribe button would be. Yeah, as Kenny says. Either that, or if you check out the link in the description, that should also take you to the same place, I believe. I feel like we're very much on the approach here to Peterborough. We're going to get double yellow. And it goes green again, of course. How far out are we? Oh, okay, still a little way so far. We can put the power on a little bit more. And another yellow that's gone green as well. Lewis with another £5 donation. That's very, very kind of you. You really don't have to do that. I genuinely really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I just enjoy you guys being here and following along. Train Spotter, welcome into the stream. I hope you're well, and I'm well, thank you. How's it like to drive? It is absolutely fantastic. I am loving this Class 801. And it looks so brilliantly modelled. You would be a bit lonely with anyone in the chat, without anyone. Yeah, you certainly would, Kenny. I've been there. The early. I have had a previous YouTube channel where it's quiet streaming. It was a bit quiet streaming, but it's so nice to have everyone in the chat. Makes driving a lot more interesting. Favourite part about the 801? Oh, that's a very good question. I think it's... Do you know what? I think it's not necessarily the 801, I guess, is so kind of iconic with... not iconic, but kind of synonymous with the East Coast Main Line in current today form. I think it's the timetable and the service patterns that you get with the 801 that make it brilliant. Let's start braking with the double yellow there. Yeah, bear with me, Sophie. When I get to Peterborough, I should be able to dig that out. Yikes, we're coming up to this this red incredibly fast. Please turn, please turn. TPWS, yep, I think that's fair. Definitely overspeed. Well, TPWS definitely did the job there. It's put me into emergency, but it's a red ahead anyway, so it's all good. Let's wait a bit. We got to wait a minute before we can hit the overspeed button to release the brakes. Yeah, YouTube can be a bit temperamental, I think it's fair to say. Have I got the Flying Scotsman? If so, yeah, sure. We can certainly do the Flying Scotsman. I'm waiting for it. There we go. Brace should release now. And there we go. Well, that's TPWS working for you. I should have braked a little harder when I got that double yellow. I was in sort of nearly 50% brake, so there we go. That was all because there was a freight train ahead of us leaving the yard. There we go. At least we know TPWS is definitely working on the route. I was going far too fast, but I think I probably would have been okay. I was on full service brakes, but we were just going too fast at the TPWS grid. Here we are. Anyway, rolling into stream that 2 hours. I do plan on doing that. Don't you worry, Sophie. That is very much on the radar to do. Yeah, AWS is very quiet. As we'll run over this next AWS magnet, you can hear it is very quiet. There you go. There's the magnet. It's certainly not as loud as the other UK units, but it is being patched, as Sophie says. So I think probably by the proper release on I guess what would be the 26th, it should be fixed. There we go. I bet even with that TPWS trip, we will also probably also get the platinum for this. Sophie, it should be in the link should be in the chat now for you. What do we get? It is a platinum as well. Little minus 325 for speeding. Right, let's what do we want to do? Return to timetable. Shall we do a bit of a Scotsman run? I need to pick the right service because I'm planning on doing a video for the 30-minute one. Tell you what, we'll do. Yeah, that will be fine. That one. I've got a plan for a sort of a 3-part video of doing part 1, part 2, part 3. So I want to keep those services. And you'll see those in future videos. Probably first one being tomorrow, actually. Although yet to record, so I need to get on with that. Okay, here we are. So drive the second part of this special service from Charlton Down passenger loop to Doncaster. So reverser goes into forwards. This is where I need the HUD. I struggle to drive stream, so please feel free to correct me about my driving technique when it comes to Steam. Sophie, welcome. Thank you for the membership. Really is appreciated, and welcome to Support Plus. I really do appreciate it. And there is the beautiful Flying Scotsman. Hey, look at that, Sophie. It's looking good. I know, Sophie, you've become a little bit of a pro driving the Scotsman, so you may need to give me some tips. Just keep it an initial application while we wait for the signal. Let's turn AWS on. Are we waiting for anything? Let's just see. Whistle. Yep, certainly can do a whistle. There we go. It does sound really nice, that whistle. Still haven't got the signal quite yet. Look at that, beautiful. And then of course we've got the Mark II coaches. If ever there's a time to do... I'm just going to show off photo mode here. How cool is this? Both the Scotsman and the Azuma next to one another. And there it goes. Use air brakes, don't touch the dampers. Okay, and when you start getting going, go easy on the throttle. Yep, makes sense. It's just the use of the ejectors that I lose my way with. And when to bring the reverser down, that's the other bit that I haven't quite mastered. Let's go into this. I think we'll go... This view's quite good, actually. We'll wait for the... Don't touch them. Got it. I think we should be able to get going. Release the brakes. Always helps. And there we go. We should close the cylinder cocks now, Probably turn this one down a little bit. Bit more on the regulator now. And off we go. We'll 25 at the moment, but we'll soon step up to 125. Let's just look behind us. You can see the Mark II coaches coming round. We don't have a 66 on the back this time. Bit more power. Keep an eye on the speed. Do you keep the reverser at 75 for now? Or do you bring it back a little bit? to 35, 30, 35, and then bring it back to 50 as train spotter suggests. I'm such a novice when it comes to steam. Bit more speed, and then we'll roll it back to 50 on the reverser. Let's go this side so we can see where we're going. On the incline. Yeah, sure. Right, let's bring it back to 50. Actually, let's go this side. There comes an Azuma flying past us, 5-car unit. I think probably if I put those three in order, it would be Azuma 66 and then Scotsman. What about chat? What do you think? Put those three in order. Got to be up at 5 for work. No worries, Lewis. Thank you so much for dropping into stream and becoming a member as well. It is appreciated. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. In terms of appearance, Kenny says Azuma Scotsman 66. Train spotter, you want to drive the 66 when you're older? Yeah, absolutely. That would be very cool. Here comes another Azuma. How am I doing, Sophie? Do I need to change anything with the reverse or throttle at the moment? Or am I pretty good just to leave it where it is? It as in go below 50 or up to 65? 55, okay. Versus to 55 that is. I've set it back to mid gear, wind it to neutral. So the reverser towards neutral, as in down. Oh, to mid. Middle, okay. Down to middle, there we go. Yeah, of course we can. There we go. Reverser back into, say, sort of 15 or 25. Set to 45. We're picking up the speed now, and we're going down, so we should pick up the speed quickly. This is more like it, really picking up the speed. All I want to say is power. Yeah, absolutely. Steam, I'm just a complete novice when it comes to Steam. Something of that triple diesel and I'll be fine. When we say get up to sort of near 75, do I put it back into mid-gear at that point? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting there. As we roll through Retford, there's an Azuma. That's pretty cool to see. Saves power and steam pressure. Makes sense. I guess I just deploy it when I need to get back up to 75. Or go up the gradient, I guess. You're going to use the Fine Scotsman on the line straight through before you play this into it. That's very cool. It does definitely feel better, the steam physics. I agree that there's definitely been a tweak to them. But yeah, 100% this feels a lot more powerful. So if he's got to challenge me, it's always dangerous. routes transfer next week. Drive this on HS1 to Ashford International. Ooh, that sounds like a good challenge. Just like the running this route in full fog with the Azuma. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten that challenge. Sounds like a good challenge. You can imagine going up and down, up and over those hills. Did I just see a call sign, or was I just missing? Oh, there, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Edinburgh, 250 miles. That's cool to see. Train spotter, are you able to play TSW 2 and 3 routes on this Friday transfer? Yeah, absolutely. All the routes that you owned in TSW 2 and 3 will be available to download for TSW 4 and very much playable. What date do they transfer for? The 26th of September, so Tuesday. When you mentioned that I set it as a challenge in the forums for DGG, that is a good challenge, Sophie, I like it. I thought it was the Tuesdays, Sophie, rather than the Thursday, although I might be wrong. Oh no, I don't want to be going backwards. Too far, too far. Just fly up here a minute. We'll get a nice passing shot. Let's keep going. 26th. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Whatever day that is. That's definitely a Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Episode 74 comes out on the 24th. How come it's the 24th for you, Train Spotter? Train spotter, that makes sense. Fair enough. ordered the deluxe edition, you should have early access on Train Spotter. Which is available now. We're only 6 miles out of Doncaster now. In the dev diaries on Tuesday before it says the 24th. What platform are you playing on Train Spotter? Because it's definitely available on Epic, Steam, PlayStation and Xbox from now or yesterday. We were able to access it from yesterday, the 21st. Yeah, absolutely, you can download it now. I'm pretty sure Sophie, you're on Xbox, so I guess it was pretty straightforward to download for you. Go do it, Train Spotter. Enjoy Train Sim World 4. There we go. Get a little bit better view of where we're going. And then Azuma coming towards us. Alfie, welcome into the stream, how you doing? Train Spotter, I've just popped in the chat there, the link to how to download it. Hopefully that helps you. Yeah, check out the link that I've just dropped in the chat, Train Spotter. It should help you with downloading Train Sim World 4 on the various on Xbox. I bet, Alfie, it's going to be a good one. Welcome to Scotsman driver training. Yeah, absolutely. With the one and only Sophie Mrs. Time Lord. Right, we're coming into Doncaster now. I think probably need to start slow in a second. I think start putting a bit of the brake on. Throttle to 65. Throttle forward to 65. In mid gear or reverse it to 65. We're good, we're just a little far out. No brake. Brake's fully released. Rolling in nicely actually. As the rain still comes down. You can see the rain effects on the windows look so much better. And then you get a horrible bit of glare on it. Some sheds over there that will be running in a second. We've got a red coming up, so we need to brake. Oh, now it's cleared, of course. Come on. I had to brake because of that red signal. But we're moving again. It's difficult on the keyboard. Pressing the A and the D button really are Train Spot, you're back. Any luck with the downloading? You managed to do it. Nice. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to download. Play with the controller and smashing the keyboard. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. Fair enough. I mean, we're only five minutes late coming into Doncaster. I think we're all good. Train Spot, I think he says. We're rolling along around 10 miles an hour. I guess we're good. Yeah, we're going into this platform here. As we've got an Azuma just upon, let's roll over here. Nice. There's a shed. I'm pretty sure there's not two of them. I think they might want to look at that. Because mine's here. Yes, train spotter. We're going to do a bit of freight on the 66 after this. I can't believe they managed to get 2 Scotsmen on the timetable. That's not very good. Creep up a little bit. A little bit further. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. As we get knocked out of the way by the Azuma. I'll unlock those doors. What is break on the keyboard? Well, it's the apostrophe and the colon. Or semicolon, whichever one you want to use for that key. There we go. Yeah, no problem, Train Sport. I'm glad you're able to enjoy Train Sim World 4. And we picked up a platinum. Thank you ever so much, Sophie, for the driver training. I really appreciate it. Right, let's return to the timetable for our 66 service now. Let's do... What should we do? Want one... Probably not. Should we do hour and 12? Yeah, why not? Should we do that 36-minute one? Well, I can't decide. Oh, how long have we been going for? Let me just decide a second. Maybe an hour and... It'll take us to around 2 hours one. Yeah, I thought there was a 2 hour 50 one. Perhaps that's one of the layers still to come. Aaron, hello, welcome into stream. Tell you what, we'll do this one. But we'll do it in June. So we get the sun as much as possible. Okay, let's set ourselves up here. We've got brakes come down. We'll release it to about there. We'll need headlights. Nope, we'll want to go for day running. Nope, night running. There we go. Instrument lights on. Brilliant. We'll turn them up to 100 so we can see. think we're good. We want goods. There we go. We're set up for goods now. How much is Trains World on the PSW4? It really depends which bundle you go for. There are 3 different bundles: standards, deluxe, and special edition. Afraid I could probably link you to the prices if you'd like. Right, we're free to depart. Let's release those brakes finally. And we're off. We've got containers behind us. Oh, nice rake of containers. There's a few more 66s over there. It would be so nice to see these in different liveries. Always helps if I turn the safety systems on. I was a little eager on the old notch 4 to get going. We're under the red, so we're all good. Yep, the old amp gauge slower than the 81 in D-zone mode. Absolutely. How did I change it to the goods? If you go up to the wonderful little electromotive screen up here and you go into brake timing, you can then change it between passenger and goods. Yeah, absolutely, as Trainspot says above the window. Right, we can get up to 70 now. I think my favourite train is now become the 801 in Trains in World. I've always wanted one of the Class 800 family of trains in Trains in World, and we finally got it, which is so exciting. Let's put her into notch 8 and away we go. The 66 is basically the railhead treatment train, but without the controls here. So it's weathered. It's exactly the same as you would get on Southeastern High Speed. You like the Class 745s? Nice. You want a couple of tones as well? I reckon we can do that. There we go. This is going to be hopefully a fairly okay run, because we're about 8 o'clock at night, so oh, good shout, Trainspot. I do like the 68s. They are very cool. Got a fleet of DB66s. So I really would like to see more liveries of the 66. The only time we ever saw the DB66 was on Great Western Express. Trainspotty wants to drive for DB. That would be a cool thing to do. I'll tell you what would be very cool if you're a PC player and like Train Sim World and like Class 66s. Let me just drop a link into the chat for the ultimate experience of driving a 66 in a train simulator, because this is truly next level. Have a look at what I've just posted in the chat, because yeah, unfortunately if you're on console these don't work, but if you're on PC, but the price is insane. As much as I would love to get this, and it also works on Train Sim World as well as Train Simulator Classic. They do some neat stuff. TS controllers, check them out. Jammy sod. If only I would want to spend nearly £700 on that. That's my trouble, is I can't justify spending 700 quid on it. No way. It would make for an absolute killer train simulation setup, but yeah, some of that mad money. If you're in there, well, thank you very much. Yeah, if you check out, I think Train Sim TV did a review of it, and it looked absolutely incredible. So you get the replication of the panel down here, and obviously the throttle stack here, which just looked insane. Anyway, we should be driving with the minimal HUD. Let's change ourselves back. There we go. Yeah, Trainspotty is absolutely incredible. Yeah, if you want to see a view of it, check out Train Sim TV. They do have a little preview of it. Does Peterborough Doncaster line? Yes, it does. You'll get the three routes. So the East Coast Main Line, so S-Bahn Vorarlberg, Lindau to Lundes, and also Antelope Valley Line from Los Angeles to Lancaster. So as part of the deluxe edition, you get the Flying Scotsman and the Vectron as well, and I think also Dresden to Riesa if you don't own that route, but you might just want to check that. I'm not sure whether am I right in saying Dresden Riesa comes with the deluxe edition? I'm sure someone will correct me. You would love your local line in Intermodal 4. Great Eastern Main Line. That would be very cool, I think, to have in the game. Train Spotter, you'll be getting the Blackpool, Preston, Ormskirk will be coming. Will be released in sort of the 80s era BR Blue, as Sophie says, in a month or so from Just Trains for Train Sim World 4. That is the Pacer, yeah. How much will it be? I think normally route add-ons are $29.99 normally, and there sometimes is a 10% discount for pre-order, but not always. That's kind of the normal price. There's an Azuma. Should put the 745s and 90s on GEML there, that'll be cool. Have two sound sets, yeah, absolutely, Sophie. And also, if you own Northern Transpennine and Tees Valley, it will give you a lot of layers for that route as well. No worries, Train Spotter, thanks for dropping into the stream. Hope you enjoy Train Sim World 4 in the morning. Thanks, Train Spotter. This is very fun driving this. I'll tune into your streams when you do the next one. Do you know when it will be? The next one will be, it'll actually be probably tomorrow night, so we'll either do Vorarlberg or Antelope Valley. That will be tomorrow night, so I'll probably decide tomorrow which one it will be. Aaron, you got Pizza Hut and 2 litre bottle of Pepsi while watching the stream. Now that sounds like perfection. Do the Vectron, so that would be Vorarlberg. But I also at some point would like to do the Vectron. Okay, Vorarlberg it is. Then it will be Antelope Valley on Monday. Well, that will be just a single run doing the entire length, so because that's a 2-hour run. Who here likes the 225s? Oh, of course. Yeah. So the 91s. Yeah, I'm all good with the Vectron actually. I had a little run in the Vectron earlier on Dresden Teresa, which was really cool. That would be so cool to see 91s. And then as well, because they're running some very cool liveries at the moment, that would lend itself to, dare I say, one of those add-on packs, like livery add-on packs they do, because that would be so cool to see some of these, like the Battle of Britain. Is it the Battle of Britain livery? Pretty sure it is. And the Flying I think they did a Flying Scotsman one. We've got AWS for 120 there. We're speeding slightly. Let's just roll that back. Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. The Avanti Class 805s. There'll also be the 807s as well that will replace the Voyagers. Yeah, that is very different. It's very modern, isn't it? The Vectron, like just like buttons instead of sort of a physical lever. Scrap sheds. Yeah, I will really intrigued to see where they end up. Do you like F1? Yes, absolutely love F1, and I will be up early tomorrow to watch the qualifying, and on Sunday for the race. I'm definitely a McLaren fan. Voyagers will end up as a bean can. Yeah, maybe. But have you seen some of the HSTs have ended up in Mexico being used? That was a shock when I saw that. Aaron, you like Mercedes? Nice. I fear this weekend in the F1 will be just a return to the norm of Red Bulls dominating, sadly. There goes another Azuma. You can tell it's definitely getting dark now. How far have we made it? Not very far, maybe a quarter of the way. Never want to watch Abu Dhabi again. Yeah, fair enough, Aaron. Hi Ashley, welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh god, we're speeding here. Welcome to the shed stream, absolutely. Don't tell me off driver assist. This is definitely the shed stream. I appreciate the kind words, Aaron. Hey, no worries, Ashley. Always nice to have anyone in the chat. Everyone's welcome. Definitely the sun is going down on this run now. Family friendly. Yeah, I'd definitely say it is. Trains banter and a good laugh. Yeah, we do like a good joke, so if you've got a good joke, feel free to put it in the chat. And you'll occasionally have a good laugh at my driving is normally what happens. Everyone is welcome for positive. Absolutely. Yeah, we don't want any negativity around there. There's plenty of that in the world. Hope everyone's had a good week. Yes, the week's been very good. That's been a good week. And of course it's a Friday, so it's always a good thing. Yes, that would be exactly it, Sophie. When I skipped Newark, yeah. I was just testing it. That's what I would say. Is I'm testing. I was testing the feature. The class 231 and 755 are brothers. You also forgot to mention, how was your day? My day's been good. How about yours, Aaron? How was your day? Oh, the 7 foot, yeah, of course. The I guess they were moving the 745s around. Busy with Train Some 4. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. An early start tomorrow's, and you've got the annual flu jab. Oh, that's never nice. Hopefully the early start won't be too early. It's a Saturday after all. It's always worthy of a lion. And then, if not, double COVID jab Tuesday for your favourite. Ooh, yeah. You've got a week of jabs by the sounds of it. Then you saw a 47 being broken down 755 to the Crown Point depot at Norwich. Sounds like you've had a good time train spotting, Aaron. Lions, those. Yeah, I know what you mean. This has been a pretty clear run so far. I was hoping we would be perhaps pulled over to perhaps one of the kind of passing loops. Hopefully we do. because that would be really fun to be holding up something behind us. But we've gone past the passing loop, so no. Have we got anything behind us at all that may force us over? Doesn't look like it, so not even at Retford. Aaron, you always wanted to see the Flying Scotsman in person. Hopefully you get a chance to, because that would be pretty cool. How's this looking on the stream for you guys? Just sometimes it when it gets dark, the just doesn't come across very well. I know when the old classic YouTube compression makes it look garbage, but looks. I think the night lighting looks pretty good so far. AWS, what does it stand for again? Yeah, automatic running system. That's Sophie said. Goes 801. Ashley, you've seen the Flying Scotsman for your birthday in 2022. Very nice. This has to be Newark, I would say. Let's see if we're right. Yeah, Newark Northgate. As we see us fly off into the distance. Got Azuma just stabled here with passengers on it. See, this is things like this bug me. What is this service even doing? Nothing. Why are there passengers on it then? Often combined with TPWS as train protection warning system, absolutely, DVD, driver vigilance device, and DSD, driver safety device. Yep. We've got all the acronyms going on with safety systems. Sorry mate, you come on there. Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. We must be, yeah, a good halfway now. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Sophie. All too often do you see trains in a kind of depot with passengers on it. It really irritates me. It's just like, come on, it's so easy to surely just set things like that to have no passengers. You'll have a nice chill stream. Absolutely. This is very much a chilled stream. Especially in a 66. You can just cruise along, sit back, and just occasionally do a little adjustment on the throttle, a little dab of brake where you need to. It would be nice if we got some more freight runs in the day. That would be my only ask. Hopefully we get some of that with the additional layers. Pinch the bus. Oh, that sounds interesting. Surely you don't leave the bus with the key in. You got the 158 Hornby train yesterday. Very nice. The 158. I'm a big fan of the 158. You don't have keys and fires, only have a message. Oh, okay. There you go. Twist styles. I guess that makes it fairly easy to pinch then. There goes an Azuma. Still live, what a trooper. Yeah, absolutely. Let's still going. We're on a run with the 66 now. What would be flying is an actual flying Scotsman. That would be pretty funny. Bus got recovered after that. Yeah, that's not good. We are absolutely still going, of course. We're in the 66 now. It's not quite the 2 hour 50 service that I saw on the preview stream for the 66, but it's certainly one that we will have to probably tackle at some point. Oh yeah, so if you hit, that's surely they'll have to make an example of him. good choice with the 37s. You can't go wrong with the 37. I think we're making good progress now. We won't be... surely, we're not far out of Grantham now. Yeah, of course. That's won't have been cheap for the damages. Unfortunately, you can't see too much of the shed in this light. Well, we can give you some tones. Aaron, you're not far from your local train station. Do you go train spotting often at your local station? Any damage caused by the paper probably would have been cheaper to go through the insurance. They could probably go through their own insurance though, I'd imagine. But it's probably... Ipswich, nice. Just ease back off the throttle here. There we go. Pretty much up to 75. Ipswich to Peterborough would be a good line in train support. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I think more variety across as we roll through there. This is Grantham. More variety across the UK would be nice. I would read like a Welsh line next. I think would be cool. Yeah, we've got to be on the stretch now to Peterborough. We can't be far. It's been nice actually driving this from dusk to dark. When I wake up in the morning, I probably get a monster. Yeah. Yep. Be up early for the Formula One. In fact, I do need to set that alarm. That's a good point. Monster Munch. God, I love a bit of Monster Munch. That's a great show. It's all about the pickled onion flavour. Ooh, Monster Brunch. Yeah. Poor Russell last weekend. I know. Ooh, a double yellow here. Let's get braking. Let's ease off a little bit. I've actually had to do something there. No, it cannot be prime. He did have a brilliant race, yeah, absolutely. Fine. Try not to jackknife the container. Yeah, we're fine. I was very light on the brakes, I thought. Norris is, yeah, he's on a brilliant bit of form. Ah, now we've got flashing yellow. It is a flashing yellow, isn't it? Yeah. Didn't see it was a flashing double. It's just indicating that we're taking the set of points ahead. I bet we probably could have taken them at 75. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Absolutely, Ashley. We do love a good announcement on this in the chat. Bessie, welcome back into the stream. Absolutely. We'd love to see this extended. Gonna run it again. What service are you gonna run? Is it in the 801 again? Samuel, which what did you end up going for? The standard edition? Nice Pessy. The 81 is a lot of fun. Nice, Simon. Nice. Which route you most looking forward to driving? I guess probably the East Coast Main Line. Yeah, that's fair enough, Samuel. Sophie, when you win the lottery, we're gonna have our own private railway, compete with a Pacer and a 1.5. I'm all for that. Pessy loved the 800, run it in by motor. Yeah, that would be very, very cool. Hopefully we get some of the 800 family. Such as the 800s and the yeah, you've got the 81s, 82s, 83s. And obviously coming with for Avanti the 805s and 807s. Yeah, absolutely, Samuel. East Coast Main Line all the way. I'd agree. But you know what? I don't mind the two other routes. Having driven Vorarlberg full length yesterday, I really enjoyed that actually, and also having driven a little bit of Antelope. Yeah, it's American passenger service, which is really nice. The scenery is beautiful. Vectron armor's faster than the Azuma. Amazing. The Vectron is the German/Austrian freight loco. Antelope Valley is meh. Yeah, do you know what? I quite liked it when I did a little run in it earlier. It's no East Coast Main Line, that's for sure. Oh yeah, of course, Sophie, Siemens is Germany, yeah. Yeah, the Vectron goes all over Europe. So it's pretty impressive. I'll speed in. It's a bit brake. I think for me, Vorarlberg is all about the scenery. It's just insane. Pesky managed to max out the 801 on diesel at 90. Took a long time though. I'm pretty sure Sophie managed to get up to 100 on diesel. The Vectron sounds are really, really nice. I think I said this already, but you can definitely tell the ones that have had sound recordings and the ones that are a mixture of sounds from various places. There's another freight loco, nice. Oh, wrong way. That helps. Took a good 20 minutes to get there. What's your favourite UK train livery? It's got to be Transpennine Express. Hands down. That livery is beautiful. Sophie with LNER, yeah, it's a nice livery, definitely. Azuma livery, yeah, I do like the Azuma livery. But I'm a little biased to seeing the 800s in the dark green of Great Western Express. Best livery is the 91. The 91 in the blood red. That's nice. Yeah, I'd agree with that. GRS 57. Yeah, I can see that too. We can't be far outside it. Yeah, we're not far out of Peterborough at all now. Yeah, I knew it had a Japanese meaning, but I didn't know it was east. So good little fun fact there from Sophie. Azuma means east in Japanese. You're running an Avanti livery data 1 from Peterborough sidings to Doncaster. Nah, that's cool. I'm sure we've not even seen the livery yet for the 805s. For the Avanti 805s. Easy to see why LNER. Yeah, absolutely. It's dead easy, isn't it? Bit more power on. Sophie's been a long-time expert on Hitachi. Yeah, absolutely. Dating back to 395s. Nice. When you saw TSW4 get released, I thought it was Jacobus. Yeah, I think we were all quite surprised. No worries, Samuel. Thanks for dropping in the stream. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Oh, okay, let's see. That's cool. I'll have to. I don't think I've seen that. You too, Aaron. As we go over level crossing. The licensed Hitachi depot at Doncaster. Yeah, it is nice. I think the Javelin needs to be run on the East Coast Main Line as well. Do you know what? I wasn't a fan of the new OHLE to start with, but I've come round to it. I really like it. I think it's a good improvement. Aaron's going, no wait, yeah, you still got your 2-litre bottle of Pepsi? If the brakes would actually work. Do you know what, I'd love to see this, the brakes not working. Because for me it's always, it's never let me down. After this, can we have another 2-hour stream? No, I need to go to bed and get up ready for the qualifying there. It's going to be an early start. No lie-in tomorrow. You'll have another 2-hour stream no doubt tomorrow evening. I definitely ain't getting my 8 hours of sleep tonight. And I certainly didn't last night trying to record the video, the first look video for East Coast Main Line. That was still uploading to about midnight last night. What time the stream tomorrow? It'll be probably around about 7 o'clock. I will put up a schedule tomorrow once I know for sure. No, I don't use Instagram, Aaron. The only social media I use for train simulator related content is YouTube. I've been toying with the idea of a Discord, but I feel like everyone has Discord these days, have their own kind of Discord channel. I don't know if people want another one. Yeah, Discord is certainly free to use. Yeah, definitely, Pessy. It's I think if we talk about the routes that we've currently got in Train Sim World, it has to be up there. I think until I've seen all the layers on the East Coast Main Line, I don't want to make my decision just yet, but it's definitely top 3. It's definitely up there with South Eastern High Speed and Brighton Main Line. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. That's what I'm in an R and about, which is why I haven't set one up yet. And also, I feel like everyone these days has a Discord channel. Next stop, Peterborough. We're really not far at all. It can I think sometimes the comments on Discord can be a little bit toxic. It needs probably a lot of moderation. I'm not sure I want to commit the time to it, if I'm honest, to spend the time moderating things. Yeah, 100% Pessy. It's definitely better than GWE. It's definitely up there with it's definitely up there with South Eastern High Speed and Brighton Main Line. Yeah, absolutely, Aaron. There's no place for that. Definitely no toleration for that whatsoever. Right, here we come into Peterborough. Just roll up to this red. Yeah, completely agree with you, Sophie, as well. No time for that whatsoever. I suspect this red is probably for approach control. Will, welcome into the stream. You asked, does it annoy anyone else when they add new train lines but the old ones aren't complete, or is it just me? By saying the old ones aren't complete, are you talking about talking about sort of the bugs and... definitely don't want to do that. Thank God for approach control, I was not stopping them. Race release. Let's get going again. There we go. Yeah, I'm really curious about how the editor will help. I think it will be a little while before we see, I guess, the true power of what the editor will give. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it does go further in real life, but I think it's a good little route as it is, if I'm honest. It's nice to have other parts of the UK. I think it would be my view. With you that it's not complete, but I don't think we could spend forever. Forever in the southeast of England. It's just a bit of break-in. As we get across these points. I mean, that would be amazing, Gregory, to get all the way to King's Cross. Yeah, absolutely. Fingers crossed we'll get there one day with the like they have on Train Simulator Classic. A good 4-hour run from King's Cross to Edinburgh. Do you have a link to the prices for Train Simulator on PS4? Aaron, let me, once I've come to a stop, I'll find them for you. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, if that's your local route, yeah, I you know, definitely appreciate you want it to be extended. As an Azuma comes into to Peterborough. And there we go. Oh, seriously? You're going to make me go up a little bit further. Yeah, absolutely. Look what the modders did in Train Sim World 3 when there was no editor. It was very impressive. Wait a moment. No, I don't want to wait a moment. What did we end up? We got a platinum, of course. How about that? That's lovely stuff. Let me just find... There we go. Just going to chuck the link to, hopefully, the prices into the chat for Aaron. Hopefully that's what you're after. What a nice little run that was. Took us about an hour and 20. And I think that is the perfect way to wrap up this stream. So thank you everyone for dropping into this stream, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like button because it does make a difference, and also subscribe if you're new here. I love it when the subscriber count keeps going up. It's fantastic. So I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow for the Vorarlberg stream, where we'll be taking on the 4024 and also the Vectron, which is obviously highly requested. So I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.